so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be filming my February book haul. I acquired quite a few things in the last 2 weeks, even though I told myself I wouldn't, but I always do, so I don't even know why I bother. And I don't know, let's just jump into it, because you know how book hauls work, right? So the first book I have is one I literally ordered 2 days ago because I was randomly on the internet and I was getting into the Everest territory, and I watched a documentary on the David Sharp situation, and I was like, I need to know more about Mount Everest and like the whole thing, because I literally had no clue it was that hard. I mean, I knew people died, but I had no idea of like the specifics. Anyway, I'm like really into that right now, so I instantly ordered Into Thin Air by Jon Krakauer. This is a non-fiction novel, obviously, about the ascent in 1996 / I think this particular season that was very deadly because a lot of people died and there's like a controversy around it. I don't know too much about it, but I'm gonna read this like instantly now. I think this is gonna be my next read because I'm really like into it right now, and I worried that if I wait longer that enthusiasm is gonna pass again, so I'll read this right away probably. Next I have a book that I've been meaning to get for a while, and like it's one of those things that you know you want to read at some point, but then you never really get it until something flips your switch and you're like, I need this now, and then this is what happened. I got 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. I don't know if I've read The Kite Runner. I might have read The Kite Runner at some point. I genuinely don't remember. I think it might have been one of these things that I tried in my teenage years because I wanted to be like well read and like fancy and smart. I don't know. Unsuccessfully. So I guess I don't think I managed to get through it because it just was out of my league at the time. But anyway, I really want to read this book. I've heard so many great things about it, and especially in recent years I've loved learning about new cultures that I've never heard anything about, so I will read this soon as well, even though I hate the edition, like it's really bad. Same goes for the next book because the edition is just the worst. Genuinely the worst. This is Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. I just read intentional bestseller instead of international. Pretty sure everyone wants their book to be a bestseller, so that's kind of redundant. So as far as I know, this is a contemporary novel following American Chinese people. I don't know really much about it. I just know that people really enjoy these and that they're supposed to be funny and like lighthearted. Next I have a book that has been on my to-buy list for a long time, but I think that the paperback, I was waiting I think for the paperback to come out because it hadn't been released yet and I didn't want to spend all that money. But I've been eyeing it for so long that now that it's here I'm like, I'm so excited. And that is Killers of the Flower Moon, The Osage Murders and the Birth of the FBI by David Grann. Grann. This is a book about the American indigenous people and the birth of the FBI. I really don't know much about it, but that's particularly why I got it, because I have been wanting to learn more about like American Indians. I know that's not the right term. Is it just like indigenous people? But I'm really interested in that. I've been wanting to learn more about that because I barely know anything, so this is gonna be interesting. And also the cover is gorgeous. I love it. Next is a new release that I've been pining for a very long time. If you've watched my anticipated releases video, you notice this is the book that I've been hyping myself up for so long for no apparent reason. And that has finally arrived now. And that is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. This book is about a girl who dies, but this guy relives the day over and over and over in like different people's bodies, I think, trying to prevent the murder or solve it. I don't know. It says solve, but I feel like it would be a higher goal to be like, don't just want to know who did it, I want to prevent it, but I don't know. Anyway, it just sounds really intriguing. I was not aware this book was gonna be this long, but I'm excited, and like, I don't know, this seems like a really interesting font and like, I don't know, formatting choice, because the margins are like 2 centimeters. Then I have 3 books that I've been wanting these for so long, and I finally bought them. I got the Traitor Ship trilogy. Is that it? No, the Traitor. Great. I don't even know what these are called. Lifeship Traders. There we go. Lifeship Traders trilogy. consisting of Ship of Magic, The Mad Ship, and Ship of Destiny by Robin Hobb. This is the second trilogy in the in the Realm of the Elderlings like series, and I'm so excited about these that I finally have them, and I'm like, yay! I just finished the Farseer trilogy, so I can't wait to dive into these babies, and it's gonna take me a long time because they're enormous, but I don't care because I'm here for it. Second to last, I have a book by one of my new favorite authors from 2017, and that is M.R. Carey. I got his other book. I don't know, I think this is a standalone. It's called Fellside, and I think it's about a prison. I genuinely don't know too much about it, and I know that this has kind of worse reviews than The Girl with All the Gifts, which I loved. So I don't know how I might feel about this one, but I'm hoping I still enjoy it, and I'm gonna read this very soon. And lastly, I got a book because I was in a fantasy frenzy and this sounded really interesting. I think it's supposed to be a novella, but it's like 200 pages or more than 200 pages, which is a short book and not a novella in my opinion. But anyway, this is The Black Tides of Heaven by Ji Yang. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. It is a fantasy that's supposed to be really interesting in terms of the gender dynamic, or like the gender topic. That's how it is discussed within the book, because the characters grow up in a world where people are genderless at birth, but then they like decide which gender they want to become later in life, which I don't know how that's gonna work in terms of logistics, but it's definitely interesting, and the cover is really cool. I'm into it. I'm into it. And I've hardly ever read any like short fantasy novels, so I'm here for it. And that is it for my February book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I cannot wait to dive into my new babies because I love them all, especially Into Thin Air. That's gonna happen like immediately after I read my current book. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments which books you recently bought, or if you're interested in buying any of these for yourselves. And I will see you very soon with another video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload every Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you then. Have a lovely week. Bye!